Welcome back to today's video, people. So today we're going to talk about, is cardio relevant for fat loss? Okay, so this is going to be shot in the gym. Just put a little disclaimer out there. I've not done cardio in around, I don't know, 6 years. So today you're going to watch me blowing out my ass. So but today, first things first is breakfast. I'm going to have 60 grams of oats right here. And I have lost my measuring jug. So I'm going to try and estimate this. Probably got that wrong, but you know. So a high carb meal this morning because I had some protein as well, some protein powder, some organic whey from Prozis. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of work today. As you can see, guys, I estimated that quite well. I'm a top chef. But today I think, you know, we're going to delve into which type of cardio would be best for you, you know. So we're going to do some steady state cardio, but we're also going to do some high intensity training as well, which I'm not looking forward to because I'm not really a big cardio fan, but we're just going to delve into it and give you some information and what's best for accelerating fat loss if you're on your fat loss journey, you know. So we'll I'll get this finished and then we'll head over to the gym. Just pulled up to the gym on this glorious day here in South Manchester. Take a look, taking this beautiful scenery of the rundown AstroTurf courts there, solid. But we're here at Total Fitness in Wilmslow. They have a 200-meter running track, which is going to be great for our cardio video today. Alright guys, welcome to the track. As you can see, 100 meters, where some solid training goes down. Oh, fuck off! Seriously, man's got a serious bowl cut. Used to call him swordfish. Even though like swordfish is like in water, but somehow I've got like limbs and that, so I'm like fastest land mammal now ever. Faster than cheetah. Right, and I've got, you know, some solid curtains going down here, hanging just ugly. I've got that Donald Trump toupee look going on, so this is going to hold me back when it comes to sprinting. There's a serious drag on these. All right, and Lewis has got the bowl cut, which is going to keep him very aerodynamic, and basically the downforce from the bowl cut is going to force his body down into the track, like a fucking spoiler. Which means he'll probably beat me on the 100-meter race we're going to have at the end of this video. But puts down some solid pace. As you can see, the bowl creates that downforce that you need. Curtains here, no good. Okay guys, so two types of cardio. There's a steady state cardio and there's also a HIIT cardio. Today we're going to be doing HIIT. HIIT is going to put you in more of a calorie expenditure, okay? So rather than something like steady state, your metabolic rate is going to shoot up but then dramatically come down, okay? Something like HIIT is going to put your metabolic rate is going to shoot up and then it's going to gradually come back down, okay? So this is why we do HIIT, especially when it comes to accelerating fat loss. This would be a better session for you rather than something like steady state cardio. Guys, for this HIIT session, you're going to need a stopwatch, right? And what Owen's going to do is he's going to sprint out 20 meters, jog back, and he's going to sprint out 40 meters, jog back, and he's going to sprint out 60 meters, jog back. When he comes back here, he's going to do 20 bodyweight squats followed by 20 press-ups. All right, this is just to keep his heart rate elevated, and obviously this is where the stopwatch comes in handy. So I'm going to time him on the 3 minutes and then he goes and does it again.
Came here ready to fight on this night, you better just run for your life. You better run for your life. not prepared for the night. You better run for your life. You were not prepared for the night.
I've actually just pulled my hamstring on the second lot of sprints going up to 60 metres. So Lewis is going to take over now. I would love to complete these sprints, but I just tore my hamstring.
Right, unfortunately guys, he got injured, I got injured. As you can tell, I've got the gluteus maximus in a stretch, although I have done something to my hip, but I think it possibly could be to do with, because my glutes are so fucking tight. I actually went for a little bit of a warm-up. I probably should have done some ballistic stretching or some dynamic stretching before obviously I started, and I didn't. Went for a run, had a little sprint, felt it pop, bang. No more sprints.
Yeah, so. Oh, it's not fucking wow. Pulled the hamstring, guys. I haven't done athletics or any kind of real sprinting movement like this really since my athletic days when I was in school. So, proper high velocity training this. So, like, obviously, we're at where we want to be. Like, my physique is at where I'm at, you know. So, I'm not really used to doing loads of HIIT cardio or loads of this cardio, you know, because my body fat is where I want it to be, my body, my physique is where I actually want it to be. So obviously yes, I should have warmed up properly, didn't, but these are the consequences of not warming up properly. It's take two. Right, take two, guys. We're actually going to do this video last week, but unfortunately I pulled the hamstring. The swordfish pulled the hip. Swordfish pulled the hip flexor. So this time we're actually going to warm up properly. Okay, so this is where you actually need to actually take care of your body when coming into like a sprint drill session or anything like that. You need to warm up properly, and it's kind of yeah. Last week we did no warm up. It's kind of unprofessionals last week. Actually, it was quite unprofessional not to warm up, but I haven't done. We do sprinting sometimes. Mostly we do cardio. We do a lot of Stairmaster, a lot of steady state cardio. Sprinting we haven't done in a while, and it's kind of naive of us to really go into some sprint drills without properly warming up. So we are going to warm up properly this time and go into some really efficient sprint drills, which are really going to help you with your fat loss journey. Okay, reasons why you warm up: obviously to increase blood flow to the working muscles. So the benefits are, this increases muscle temperature, which increase pliability and flexibility. This means fibers are less likely to overstretch. For performance basis, increasing this muscle temperature means faster chemical reactions in the muscle. So with the sprinting, we need this benefit. For the joints, more synovial fluid is released, which means that the joints are less susceptible to becoming injured. Here's Lewis coming up to after one lap. Absolutely disgraceful. Again, guys, for the joints, more synovial fluid is released, which means that the joints are less susceptible to becoming injured. All of these are really important before high intensity sprints, okay? Here's me just doing some open the gate stretches. We used to do a lot of these in football. I don't know what Lewis is doing right there. Lewis doing some close the gate stretches is good for opening up the groins, guys. Real good before you're doing some sprints. Here's me just jogging back to the start. A lot of these movements we did when we were in football training when we were younger. Here's Lewis stretching out the hamstrings. Again, very important to warm up the hamstrings, guys. Obviously, this is where we pulled two hamstrings in 2 sessions. So it's a lot of dynamic stretching. This has replicated the movements of the sprint more so than dynamic. Throwing in some static stretching as well, guys, before we go into the sprints. This is going to help relief from cramping up. It's also going to improve range of motion, also decrease in injury potential, and decrease onset muscle soreness, which is also known as DOMS, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you a great drill to accelerate fat loss. Okay, guys, so obviously my gym has a 200 meter running track. You do not need the 200 meter running track. You can do this in a field or on a road. Field would be best, look after your joints. You don't really want to be pounding the joints on the road. But I've marked out 20 meters, 40 meters and 60 meters. Okay, so 20 meters is the sign, 40 meters is the ball, and then 60 meters is the weight at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint 20 and then jog back down this lane, sprint 40, jog again back down this lane, and then sprint 60 and then jog back to the start. Okay, when I've done one, I'm going to have 3 minutes rest right here, but to keep my heart rate elevated, I am going to be doing sets of press-ups and squats. Okay, around about 20 press-ups and 20 squats, and then we're going to repeat this 4 times. Okay, this is a great drill to accelerate fat loss. Okay, guys. Okay, first round of sprints. Sprint to the first marker, that's 20 meters. A little deceleration towards the end when you're approaching the marker, okay? And then a slow jog back to the start. Then I'm off again to the second marker. Again, a little deceleration coming up to the second marker, okay? Little slow jog back. Alright, girls, do you want my number? Nah, alright. Then we're going to set off to the third marker. Again, full on sprint. And then a little deceleration towards the end, okay? And then a jog back to the start. We're going to repeat this 4 times, okay? Once I come back into the start, that's when we're going to go into my 3-minute rest period. But I don't really get to rest until I've done the exercises, all of the exercises required. So 20 squats. Here we go. Look at that form. Great form. Great technique. Great ass. Then I'm going to move into some press ups. Here we go. I'm not fully extending out here. I'm trying to keep the tricep under some tension. It's a great tricep. Okay, and then we're going to move into round 2. And this is where it all goes to shit, guys. First marker, hamstring when. This is the second time. Absolutely gutted that I cannot complete my fat loss journey. And Lewis has to take over. There he is, ready to beast himself. Look at that penguin run.
Yes guys, so once I've done that, I'm going to do 6 20-meter sprints, right? This is going to help me burn more calories after I finish training, alright? So, the afterburn effect.
So Lewis is absolutely buckled here. Taking a breath. Slava mode activated. There we go. That's what he's like on an everyday basis. Easily to implement. No, fucking let me start again. Fucking easily implement. The fat loss, you fucking cunt. The fat, you will fucking you.
Sex is cardio too, bro. Loads of sex, bro.
So there you have it, guys. This is probably the most effective fat loss drill you can do. Implement this twice a week into your session for 1 month, and the results you'll get will be staggering. Okay, when it comes to when you're in your fat loss journey. Okay, so this is something that'll be much better than a steady state cardio, something like the Stairmaster. The intensity of this exercise and this drill is really up there. Okay, just look at him there.
Don't call me the swordfish for no reason, bro. What as fuck? Just like your girlfriend.
So yeah, so implement that twice a week for a month, guys. Honestly, the fat loss you'll get from this will be amazing. Okay, but again, guys, if you need help with diet, training, help with punching walls or anything like that, just let us know. But yeah, if you need help with diet, training, shopping list, supplement list, anything, guys, we can help you with that with the Harrison Twins app. If you are looking to sign up and become part of the team,
We cater for anyone. Keto diets, pescatarian, low carb, anything.
past injuries, food allergies, anything.
take all that
Okay,
into
we
account.
customize it around you and your workouts to get you the best results.
There's going to be some little things on the video right here now, because Zane's going to edit them in of the app. Right, Zane? Yes, you are.
But yeah, guys, so again, implement that into your sessions, and trust me, you'll get some amazing results from something like that. Again, you don't need a running track like what we have. All you need is a field, a couple of cones, set out, get to work, guys, okay?